Hello everybody, my name is Lan. Today I would like to tell you 20 short conversations between a man and a woman. Number 1. The man told the woman. The woman told the man she had finished with these letters. She said she was ready for lunch then. The man agreed with her and he said he was so hungry. He only had time for coffee that morning. The woman suggested going to the restaurant across the street. Number 2. The man told the woman that line was too long. He said they would be waiting there forever. The man replied the woman that they was buying a few things, and she suggested using the express checkout lane. The man agreed with her, and he said he wanted to hurry up and pay it and get home. The number 3. The woman asked the man how long Sarah had been working there. The man replied the woman that he had interviewed Sarah just month before, and he said Sarah had started 3 weeks before. The woman commented Sarah was doing so well, and she said it seemed like she had been there in the several months. Number 4. The man asked the woman how she would like to pay for her new books. The woman replied she would like to pay by check. The man agreed with her. However, he would need to see her driver's license or some form of identification. Number 5. The woman told the man she already need a break because she had been working so hard that month. The man replied they both need a vacation. He suggested going to a beach. The woman commented that was a good idea. She suggested spending a week at the beach. Number 6. The man asked the woman if Steen had been sick the day before. He said she was leading the staff meeting. The woman replied she had gotten there too late because she had been stuck in traffic. The man agreed with her, and he wanted to know if the accident downtown had caused the big traffic jam. Number 7. The woman asked the man how his vacation had been. The man replied he had never been so bored. It had rained the whole time. The woman commented it was too bad. She said she knew that he was expecting to relax and have fun. Number 8. The man asked the woman how her new job had been. The woman replied it was great except for one thing. She said she only got paid once a month. The man commented that was not good. He said he got his pay check every week. Number 9. The woman asked the man if that had been his boss. He just had called same. The man agreed with her, and he said she wanted him to take some paperwork down to accounting. The woman told him gave it to her. She said she will rub it up on her way down to the mailroom. Number 10. The man asked the woman if she had read that report Jack had written. The man wondered it was so terrible. She said they should tell him to rewrite before his boss saw it. The man agreed with her. He said they didn't want him to get fired. Number 11. The woman told the man things were so good these days. She said prices were continuing to rise. The man replied it were getting hard to find a job. The woman commented the cost of housing was going up too. Number 12. The man told the woman he was talking that jacket right back to the store. The woman wanted to know why, and she said it looked good on him. The man replied he only had worn it once, and it had lost a button. Number 13. The woman asked the man if he liked her new suit. She said she had bought them at the new department store. The man replied the woman that the suit was nice. However, he said he never went to that store because it was too big and disorganized. The woman was surprised, and she said she liked it because the people who worked there were so helpful. Number 14. The man asked the woman if she had said the package was on his desk. He wondered why he didn't see it. The woman replied because he didn't put it there. She said it was on the shelf. The man asked her what shelf, and finally he found out the one by the door. Number 15. The woman asked the man if he was ready to go that. She said the train left at 3. The man asked her give him 10 minutes. He said he only had a few more sentences to write. The woman told him hurry up because she said she was getting tired waiting for him. Number 16. The man told the woman they were having a small birthday celebration for Steen that day. The woman was happy about that, and she asked where it would be. The man replied it would be in John's office. He said it was one south, and he asked her to hurry back after her lunch hour. Number 17. The woman asked him if he liked the new photocopy machine. The man disagreed with her because he can't find out how it worked. The woman replied she would show him. She said It was easy to learn how to do this. Number 18. The man told the woman they planned to leave the office at 5 and go to the movie. He asked her if she would enjoy it. The man replied she would. However, she had a ticket to a baseball game in that evening. The man commented that were right, and she said she would see her at home then. Number 19. The woman told the man she wished she could join him for lunch. She said she was very hurry, and the man suggested coming with them. He asked if she liked the restaurant. The woman replied it was not that. She said she just had too much work she had to finish. Number 20. The first woman told the second woman's secretary had left that package on her desk. She wanted to know who had sent it. The second woman replied it was just some papers her lawyer wanted her to sign. The first replied she had thought it was something interesting, like present from her husband.